Okay, so here's a fireplace bump out that we did. I like to call these architectural blocks, so it's not just a wall, but you actually wrap the color around a corner. I really like the way that this looks. It feels, you know, it's got this nice depth to it. I think it just feels like its own piece of furniture, well, if you will. So I really like this idea. I call them architectural blocks. I don't know if I picked that name up from somewhere, but I really like this idea. And here's an example of a classic, you know, accent wall. We did this entire place in gray, and then we added these pops of color. But you'll notice that I've wrapped the yellow into the window well there. That's just because of the architecture of the place. There was no trim around the window, and I like the way that that looks. I've had clients, as another example, I've had clients ask me to paint the inside of that window well white, and I just think it looks incomplete like that. I think wrapping it around to the window, in this scenario again where it's just drywall, I think it just gives it a nice, really nice look. And this is part of the same project. This orange wall actually runs from the entryway all the way up to the master bedroom, and it makes for a really nice piece in the middle of the room. It looks great with the stairs, and you can see that we wrapped all the way around it. So it's this orange wall that runs up. So you get the light gray walls and then these really strong pops of color. Okay, and here's a classic example of what most of my clients do. They take a color like on the left, which is the main color, and then they add a pop of color somewhere. And this looks really great with the stone. And then with the border around that I'll teach you how to do, it just creates a really nice, stunning look. It's, you know, so just a nice change of pace, break it up a little bit. Now here's a room where I made a mistake. I know it's hard to believe, but we picked a color that's just too close. Even though I've added my little white border there, the colors are just too close together, and in most of the lighting you cannot tell the difference between the accent on the right and the main color on the left. So make sure that there's a difference in the two colors before you move forward.